Prince of Wales.
Okay, guys, the Prince of Wales, the Pope, all these people are being like, woohoo, use this drug. I mean, this is getting like, you talk celebrity endorsements, like, really, the Pope? Like, that's beyond celebrity endorsement, right? Okay, keep going.
Since a single bottle of marijuana is extraordinary, guarantees a lifetime of 100 years, exclaimed novelist Jules Verne. I shall be obliged to live until the year 2017. Mariani boasted that Ulysses S. Grant took another of his products, but Mariani once a day during his last illness in 1885, allowing the ex-president to complete his famous memoir.
All right, so I'm gonna have you read one more paragraph, but before we do that, think about this. This is a guy, Mariani is a wine. It's a cocoa wine. So they are adding cocaine to the wine, okay? And they're like, this product's great, okay? I mean, we think it's bad adding Red Bull to alcohol now, but like think about adding cocaine to wine. And then they're talking about how former president Ulysses S. Grant, like, right, great war general, becomes president, right, shortly after Lincoln, after, Johnson gets taken out or whatever. But he apparently took it to help him live another few days to complete his memoirs. Like, why would people not want to do this? All right, read me one more paragraph.
Coca-Cola, for example, containing minute amount of cocaine, enough to provide a noticeable lift, if not a high. The real thing began life as a coca wine in 1885. Conventions, ironically, to the widespread and sentiment of the day. The company replaced alcohol content from the drink with soda water and flavorings, which allowed it to market Coke as a healthful soft drink, a brain tonic to relieve headaches and cure all nervous affections. With the successful marketing of Coca-Cola and similar refreshers, the neighborhood drugstore soda fountain of late 19th century America came to serve as a gourmet Saratoga Springs. There, the weary citizen could choose from among dozens of soda pop pick-me-ups.
All right, hold on, I'll stop you for a second. So Coca-Cola gets its name from that, right? Cocaine. If you look, there's a little asterisk on the bottom, okay, that goes to the top and says Coca-Cola's cocaine content was 0.0025, so it wasn't big, percent in 1900, but may have been greater, right, in the 1880s. But that's where it gets its name. And these were sodas, so you didn't need prescription. It wasn't illegal. And they had like these soda fountain things, like generally a pharmacy, like a Walgreens or a CVS type of store, would have these like soda bar counters where there was just usually like some benches and stuff. And you can go in and for like 5 or 10 cents, you would get a soda. But they had all these different types of sodas that included cocaine because it gave you that little pick-me-up, that little high that you needed. And it did not matter your age, right? And people liked the way it made them feel, not knowing why it was happening. But I love some of the names of these. So give me the names, including what?
Including Coca-Cola, Broncos, Coca-Cola, Marijuana, Rise Oil, and one of the simple direct names.
Dope. So it's funny because it, dope becomes a nickname for some drugs, but like I thought they simply named it dope. All right, the next one becomes, I think, even more alarming than the fact that it's put in our sodas. Anyone online who would like to read?
I can read.
Awesome. Thank you. I think we have Max. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Cocaine also was offered as an asthma remedy and an antidote for toothache pain. Other patent medicines contained opiates such as morphine and heroin. Dr. Nathan Tucker's Asthma Specific, a popular catarrh powder, or snuff, considered to be an excellent cure for hay fever and asthma, contained as much as 0.5 gram of pure cocaine per package. Thanks to its remarkable ability to shrink the nasal mucous membranes and drain the sinuses, cocaine became the official remedy of the American Hay Fever Association.
I'm gonna stop you there for a second. So cocaine not only is being used, like in some ways, maybe it was some drugs and stuff, but it was used it tells you right here, right? The American Hay Fever Association adopts it as its official drug. And if you know anything about cocaine, it makes sense, right? Hay fever, right? You can't breathe. You've got like the clogged nasal passages. When you do cocaine, right, it clears all that. And then actually, eventually, if you do enough of it, it tears away at it, which is why people who do cocaine get bloody noses significantly more often. It's a big sign that something is not right up there. But it does do what they said, right? It clears all those nasal passages, but not knowing how bad it is. And before I have Max read the next paragraph, take a look at the advertisement that is down there. Cocaine toothache drops, right? Instantaneous cure, price 15 cents. Who are they giving cocaine to now?
Children.
Children, yes, look at that. You got sweet little kids playing with their Lincoln Logs on the side, and it's like, here, your kids are having trouble because, you know, toothache pain, because right as babies, your teeth come in. And it is still like an old, you know, kind of holistic-ish remedy, I guess you could say. Like, people will take and put a little bit of like whiskey or something on like a rag and rub it on the kid's gum because it will kind of numb it, but it doesn't get the kid like high or drunk. Here, though, they're like, hey, you're